so John from Canada is talking to us again right now on Truth Wanted. John from Canada, you are live on Truth Wanted. What's going on?
What up?
I have the proof of God, and it's so obvious. It's amazing you guys haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, John, I'm glad that you've learned from our various discussions from the past about, the things that we've taught you and that we've talked about, so yeah, I guess it's time for me to learn from you is what I'm saying. So let's hear it. What's the proof of God here?
It's so obvious. It's the human body. Think about it. It's so well proportioned, so well designed. The head, the nose, the eyes, 10 fingers, 10.
Fascinating.
10 fingers.
So well designed is what you're saying,
mind,
right?
Really
well designed. I just want to make sure you're saying off the top of your head, John, right here, right now, if I gave you the entire rest of the time limit of this show, you're saying you couldn't possibly think of one thing about your body specifically that you would like different, just making sure that you are that secure in who you are as a person, because the rest of us would like that special sauce you've been putting on everything in general. But like the eyes are not well designed. The eyes are shit. My optometrist tells me this regularly. Eyes are horrible. The ears are horrible. Our mouth. Do you know how close the food pipe is to the pipe that sustains us with oxygen? Like there's this stupid little flap in the back of your throat that just goes and it like actively fucks up on a regular basis, bro. And that's why we have the Heimlich maneuver, right? Like you can't think of one thing, John, that could be slightly better. One thing.
Gentlemen, think about the miracle of this. You put two gamers together and it forms a zygote, an embryo, a fetus.
Why is that a miracle?
John, you didn't answer anything that Elliot just brought up. Can you answer it? Can you at least answer Elliot's question? Do you still hold to the fact that everything is exactly well designed? There's not a single thing that human beings could change about their bodies to improve it?
The fact that the human body is well designed is proof of it, which is why it's such a tragedy.
But it's not well designed. That's what I'm saying, John. Well, it's just demonstrably not. Like, do you know how many people get knee replacements? Do you think that makes sense if the knees are well designed?
What are you talking about? The human body. If you put a bunch of stuff together, a big blob of flesh, you would have nothing. The fact that you have a skeleton that walks.
Do you want to go at it?
I don't know.
I'll wait a second. John, I'll pull back.
John, we have a lot of John. There are a lot of people that think that you're a Poe. That think, and what I mean by Poe is that like you're not serious, because every time you call in, you always call in with this crazy stuff that is like. It's like apropos of everything that we've talked about previously. And it's almost like you're not even listening to anything that we ever say. That makes me really wonder, John, why should we keep you on the air? Like if you don't even engage with us in a meaningful conversation, like I don't think you're being serious right now.
Yeah.
You think I'm not being serious? That's what you're honestly saying.
I know, because a serious person, John, who wants to know like things about the world would listen to what we have to say and check with their own beliefs and see, does this match up with what I believe? What makes it different? Could there be truth to what this person says? Could my beliefs be false? I think those are good questions that people who want to know more things about the world should ask themselves. And John, I'm going to be honest with you. Every time I've talked with you, I'm not sure that you've really demonstrated that all too often.
Yeah.
Do you want to know the real reason why you keep letting me on?
Why is that, John?
Because you love me. That's why I'm here.
What? No, I'll be honest with you, John. If you stop calling, I wouldn't care. I
wouldn't lose either way. Yeah, wouldn't lose sleep either way, man. I can tell you this, John. Whenever I am in the position on one of the wonderful ACA shows here to take your call or not, I do. And the reason that I keep having you on, John, is because genuinely, I hope that one day, before you have called in, some spark finally made its way into a thought in your brain, and then that spark was the catalyst that made you go, damn, wait a second. These dudes are like for real. Like they keep coming back here on a regular basis, actively wanting to have this conversation. Maybe I could have a real conversation with two humans and actually figure out what they believe and what I believe and learn some more about the world. I'm genuinely hoping that one day you will wake up and that will be the thought that you have when I take your call. And that's why I'm still taking them.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the reason, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad you said that. But I'm going to go on record saying that God exists and the human body is a perfect example.
But John, like let's do this then, man. Like you just heard everything that Dan had to say. There was no bullshit lines there. There was no like let's go on a script. There was no this is what the atheist says. No, this is a real fucking conversation now, okay? And you just said, "Hey, Elliot, Dan, check it out. I genuinely think God exists, and I genuinely think that the human body, the perfectness of the human body proves that. Let's hash that out, man. Like, why do you think the human body is perfect?" Oh, I'm sorry. We just got word from the crew. He has run away, scared, crying. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. No, it says he hung up. That's my bad. I read that wrong. Damn, Dan. That was my bad.
Elliot's coming to Truth Wanted and decided to wreck shop.
I'm getting it.
Bull in a China shop over here. You can't stop him.
I'm sorry.
Can't stop this man. But yes, John has hung up the call. So, John, I would say thank you for your time, but now you think that we love you, and I'm not gonna give any credence to that.